Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to a new video. Thank you guys for joining me. So today it's kind of a different video I wanted to put out for you guys. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial on how I go about my tattoos and my artistic process on the way I view things while I'm tattooing. So come join me, come check out the footage. We got breakfast first. Breakfast. Make sure you guys go sit down, go grab your food. If you're not grabbing your food, you better get nice and comfy and join us for the video. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm setting up right now. I like using A&D, honestly. It's quick, simple, everybody uses it. Setting up, my prep is really important to me. My prep, I have almost OCD when it comes to my prep. Everything has to be wrapped correctly, everything has to be straight, everything has to be aligned. So I don't know, that's just me personally as an artist, that's how I view it. So here I am consulting with my client. He's gonna be getting the Jesus, the lion, and some crosses. We're just going over it, talking over, finishing up the stencil. He wanted to change a couple things, so that's all we got done. There it is. I'm measuring the stencil right now. Try and get it in one go. Should be a perfect size, just like that. Wrap around. Making the stencil. I use spirit paper on a thermal printer. Works best. The stencil really sticks on there. So last, pressing down just to make sure the stencil's on, and smooth peel. I double check my stencil, make sure nothing got stuck in the little gaps, make sure I can view everything, understand everything. Here I am. So really important part of tattooing is your prep. Shaving the client perfectly, sterilizing the client perfectly. Everything has to be clean, shaved. This is like the first step of your tattoo. You know, this is what makes your tattoo. So gotta make sure you get everything in there. Cool. All I'm doing here is I'm lining up the stencil. Just placing, always try and go for a first go. If not, hey, we can put the stencil on 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, whatever makes things perfect. All right, you guys. All right, I mark it, put in some ointment. I use Proton. I recently started using it and love it. Sticks on, stencil stays on for a really long time, so I like it. Try it out, you guys. Tell me in the comments what you guys use. Rub it in there. Bam. Placed it on. I put pressure in the middle first, then wrap the edges. Helps me out a little bit. Crispy peel. There it is. Take my time with it. There's no rush, you guys. There's literally no rush at all in tattooing. Bam! Perfect. Perfect first shot. Cool. Heck yeah, everything fits perfect. It sits perfect. I double analyze it, make sure everything's in there good. And I didn't miss anything. Alright, so I'm using my drop system. The drop system I use is I do a full cap, I do a 15 drop, and then a 3 drop. Mixing it, I put a little bit of white in my light tones. Not a lot at all though, just a little bit, maybe 3-5 drops, depending. Getting it mixed up. Uh-oh, of course I dropped that. Everything's wiped down right before this. Everything's also just so I don't think I'm putting stuff back. Alright. Setting up my machine here. I use a Bishop wand, the 4.2 stroke. I like it the best. Definitely want to try some other machines out, but it works really good for me. Talking with age. Yeah. Cool. I got my setup. Put my reference, tape it on, and we go. I have 2 references. I have the printed one and I have one on the iPad, just so I can see 2 different point of views. Going. I'm running a 7.2 volts. I hang my needle out about medium size. I don't tuck it in too much, but hang it out. Start off with my ointment and get it going. Right there, I'm using my 17 mag. Starting off pretty big. The mags I usually use throughout the whole way is going to be my 7, 13, and 17. Those are my 3 that I just kind of range from. All curved mags, soft edge. Getting that black in there. Cool. Got the all black. Usually when I'm tattooing as well, I put all my blacks in first and then I'll work my way up. As you can see, blacks, and then start putting in a tone. There it is. Blacks, start putting in a tone. That's how I love banging stuff out. Taking a quick little progress video for the Instagram. If you guys don't follow my Instagram, boom, make sure you guys follow it. Cool. Shout out to my cameraman, dude, because these freaking shots are clean. They're crispy. Oh yeah. real close, right up in there. So you can see kind of my needle hang there. Real gentle. I don't jam it in there. I don't gotta really using that edge to kind of get that sharpness in there and just blend out the tones, honestly. Cool. Check that out. Boom. Right there. Look at that. Yeah, see? Put in the blacks and then I just work those light tones in there. Those lights and mediums. Sick. Cool progress video. That line's looking good. Line's looking real soft. All the darks are dark. All my lights are light. There it is. So you guys can see we're working on it. Chipping away. We did take a couple breaks as well. Look at that. Boom. That's so cool. I'm the one who's doing it and it's cool seeing it from this perspective. Cool. So you guys can see we have the majority done already. We're just working in, honestly, really putting in those little details. Boom. We got all our blacks in right there. Gonna get it scrubbed up. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just use green soap. Some people use blue soap. I've just always had green soap. My first scrub, I do scrub a little aggressive. I know. I scrub a little aggressive. I make sure I let everything sit. We let the green soap sit for a bit. Get a good little wipe. Get everything that's not packed in there out. Just so I can see in case I need to make any little pass through again. Cool. There I am. Cleaning her up with the distilled. Bam. It's looking bomb. So, last thing we do when our tattoos is our whites. Whites are really important. I am still a very beginner artist, so I'm still learning to put in whites. But the more and more I'm doing it, it's getting better. Adjusting little by little. Throughout this whole process, I've only been tattooing for about 2 years now, and I'm still learning. I still got a long way to go. I'm still learning. You know, every single person and every single client that comes through is a beautiful vision of the tattoo process. Look at that. Look at my goddamn cameraman. Sick. Put in that whites. Quadrant, I used right here. I use the 5. Use the 5 normal. Man, it in there. Look at that skin balancing. Boom. So that's us done. There it is. All the whites are in. Whites are still bleeding out a bit. That's okay. Usually we let it sit. Bleed it out. Oh yeah. Look at that. That looks bomb for sure. Pictures is a must. Pictures is a must. Instagram, all that social media. Here I am. Oh yeah, client's loving it. Client had a great time. I mean, you sat like a rock. So what we're doing here is putting witch hazel. It's to kind of let the bleeding go out. And here I am showing you all the artists. This is Nez, great artist here. Definitely one of our top artists here at Loyalty Inc. I love asking my other artists and getting approval from the other artists just because I know that, hey, maybe they're seeing something that I don't, and it's a great way to just make sure the piece is well rounded by all points of views. Yeah, there he is. Cool. So here I am giving the full aftercare process with my clients. I let them know if they need advice or if they have questions. You guys could always shoot me a DM and how the whole process works when I wrap it. Just wrapping it with saran wrap. Give it about an hour and take it off. The saran wrap doesn't need to be stayed overnight or anything. Honestly, it's just for protecting as you leave out the door. Yeah, looking great. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining me through this tattoo. I hope you guys learned something from this. It's a little bit different kind of style video. I want to be putting out different content for you guys, kind of get different audiences. Hopefully you guys learned something. This is kind of my thought process, artist process, just so you as a client could come through and also see how we work together and how I think as an artist during the tattoo. Thank you guys for joining me. Hit the subscribe button, like, follow, boom, follow my Instagram, boom, follow my photographer, boom, follow the shop. You guys know what to do. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.